Hello viewers, this is the Realm of Evil and you will be watching a walkthrough with commentary of the 3 tutorial missions in Tropico 5. First, before we start, I must tell you that the tutorial only covers the first era and is really simplistic, so it shows you the basic stuff you need to know how to play the game, but later on there are more new buildings and in the new eras there are more things you can do. So let's start the tutorial. The game is developed by Haemimont Games.
Welcome to Tropico, Presidente. I am your loyal advisor and #1 fan, Penultimo, and I am here to remind you of the joys of dictatorship.
You can pause the video if you want to read the whole text.
The camera offers a bird's eye view of your island and starting town.
Okay, familiarize yourself with the camera, of course. So,
Tasks are various goals that allow you to progress within the mission. Some tasks are given to you. Others are started from marker icons which appear in your city.
these are the tasks. First I'm going to increase the budget of the dock. This isn't anything that they tell you in the tutorial, but it's really important because as you can see it increases your the months you have to wait to the next ship, and this is really important because you don't want to wait for your trade ships to arrive really late. So let's accept some of the tasks.
Paying attention to our infrastructure is very important. Looks like this iron mine has not been connected to a road. This means it will never be able to export its produced goods.
So we'll connect the mine with a road. This.
Good. Your mine is now connected, and the Teamsters will carry its production to the docks. It will be exported on the next ship that arrives there.
And yes, we will export iron.
Building a glorious future is your most important task as our Presidente. Let me show you how to erect new buildings.
So we have to build a new Catholic mission, which is here. And I'm going to quick build it because it's the tutorial and I have money.
Time for an official inspection, Presidente.
So select the building.
A ruler that doesn't pay attention to his subjects may end up on the wrong side of a coup d'etat. Let's select one of the little Tropicans.
You can select citizens. Okay, stop moving. As you can see, the citizens have a family tree. You can see which are their spouses and their children and their other family members and birthplace, education, residence, those kinds of things.
All Presidentes have special executive powers, such as the ability to control time itself. Indeed, being the most awesome person in the world, you are able to accelerate time at your whim.
Yes,
Good job! Fast speed is very useful when you have to wait for things like building construction or the export of produced goods.
Yeah, we can slow time also and pause it. So as you can see, the ship already comes, and this is the end of the first mission in the tutorial.
Presidente, you are the best leader anyone could wish for. With you in charge, all our dreams are fulfilled.
The tutorial is
Welcome to the second tutorial. It will teach you how to research new technologies, create a stable and profitable economy, and how to issue edicts.
The tutorial is really plain and simple, and it teaches you only the basic stuff. This is all you need to know to play the game.
To research new technologies, You must first build a library.
So, oops, I didn't accept.
To research new technology.
We should build a library. Let's place it somewhere here. And quick build it. And let's increase the budget of the dock so the ship comes faster. And we will have to... Yep.
You will need some educated workers to start conducting research in the library.
We'll have to hire educated workers, so we don't have currently any educated workers, as you can see in the almanac. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know, there was... I think there was something about education, yeah, there it is. Ah, there are some educated workers, but it seems I need college education, so yeah, I'll have to invite foreign workers because there are no college educated people on the island, and we'll have to wait for the next ship to arrive. In the meantime, we can build a something else like oil camp, because I already know that the tutorial will ask me to build one. As you can see, in the colonial era, which is the first one, there aren't many buildings you can build, but in the later eras you will have access to more buildings and more production cycles and more gameplay mechanics. The tutorial only covers the colonial era, so you will not see anything in the next era buildings. You have to wait 5 more months. Okay, let's increase the speed. And in the meantime, I'll show you can send some of your squads, which are the soldiers in the palace. You can send them to review the fog on the island. There are some deposits, like mine deposits or oil deposits, which are hidden in the fog, and you can't really see them clearly, and you have to review the fog to use them, and you can't build anything in the fog. So in the colonial era and the next one, which is the World Wars era, you have this fog. You can get rid of it when you research the compass technology, I think it was. So if you haven't researched this technology, you have this fog, and it will give you a really hard time if you haven't explored it. Okay, my foreign workers have arrived, so they can research new technologies now. Oops. And the task wants me to research planks, so I will search that. And let's see here. Where was it? The compass? I don't know. What was it? Ah yes, the compass. The tropical map is revealed. So the next
We
task.
can send expeditions out to explore our island and discover valuable resources.
Yeah, so this is what the expedition does. It costs money, so every time you send your squads to explore, you lose $1,000.
Women love men in uniform.
They also explore some more of the area around them. It's not just the immediate place where you send them. So the next task
While waiting for the research to be completed,
is to
let us
construct.
set up the production of raw materials. Let's order a logging camp from the natural resources category in the build menu.
Yeah, I've already built that.
Good job! The logging camp has been completed.
So next
Edicts
task.
are special laws that you can issue.
Uh, they want me to issue the building permit edict, so let's issue it. There are more edicts here. Some of them are unlocked with research or by era. They are locked by next eras. So let's issue the building permit.
Let us build something, like a few cheap country houses, to see how this corruption thing works.
So
All buildings have allocated budgets. These encompass the money spent on them each month.
they want me to increase the budget of the building, so more people, the people swell to, they will get rich, and they will have more wealth, and they can live in better houses this way, and they'll be more happy.
We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the plank constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
Yeah, this is some sort of a fun with the physics thing, which is a Planck constant. It's from field of physics.
With the planks research completed and the logging camp ready, it is time to build our first factory, a lumber mill. It will process logs from the logging camp into the more expensive planks resource.
Yeah, so we need to build a lumber mill. Let's build it here. Yeah, why not here to get rid of those shacks. And I'll build some country houses to so my people can live in them instead of those shacks. If you don't have houses, the people will usually build the shacks automatically and live in them. Also, they like to live closer and near to their workplace, so you have to balance where you build the homes of your people, so they will live closer to their workplaces. Otherwise, they will just build shacks everywhere. No matter that you've built houses, but if there are, for instance, here and their workplaces here in the lumber mill, they will just build shacks here and no one will live on the shore in the houses here. So let's accept
Your
next task.
resources are automatically exported at default prices, but more profitable trade offers will appear from time to time. The trade button allows you to inspect different offers and set up trade routes. Add ships to start a trade route, remove ships to cancel an active route.
Okay, accept. I wonder if Penultimo starts helping you in the colonial era. How old is he when you get to modern times? So let's export planks. This is the trade menu, and currently I have one ship because you get one ship per dock. There are some upgrades, of course, which gives you two ships per dock, but they are in the later years. So currently I have one ship and I've added it to this trade route. So I'm trading planks to the USA. Also, you can close all menus by right clicking, not only by clicking this X here or whatever the UI uses for closing. And also you can just left click somewhere on some menus where it's empty space and they will close like that. But this one doesn't close, so I'm going to right click. And let's see, research. I've researched the banks, so I'm going to research Constitution, for example.
The managers are either your dynasty members or exceptional citizens whose skills can improve a building's performance.
Let's assign a manager. So the manager is here. I'm going to assign a foreman.
Let us build a production building, Presidente. Everybody likes animals. Let us build a ranch. It can be useful both for feeding our people and producing resources for export.
Okay, so building a ranch here. Seems a good place. And that was it, I think.
Presidente, you are like a good father to the entire Tropican nation. Some may say that you are just too good.
We move on to the next part, which is the last mission of the tutorial.
Welcome to the third tutorial. It will teach you how to advance to the next era, create a constitution, keep your people happy, and deal with internal factions and foreign powers.
Okay.
Tropico is currently in the colonial era. We are subject to the whims of the crown, and you will be removed from office when your mandate, indicated above the minimap, expires.
So yeah, this is the mandate, 4 years currently.
Two political factors are active in Tropico during the colonial era: the royalists and the revolutionaries. Other factions, such as the militarists, the religious, the communists, and the capitalists, become prominent in later eras.
Yeah, so let's see. Politics. My popular sport is 15%.
As you saw in the almanac, the progressive revolutionaries are on your side, while the royalists oppose you, just as they oppose the idea of an independent Tropico.
Oops, sorry, had to pause the video for a second there, if you noticed. Sorry about that, so let's continue. We have to build 2 guard towers. The military buildings are here. As you can see, there are more military buildings, but they are unlocked later in other eras. The military fort can be unlocked in this era, but it requires the trigger technology. So let's build guard towers. They're by default always selected, so you can cancel building them by right clicking. And if you want to place multiple instances of other buildings, you can do that by holding shift and left clicking when you select a building, like that. Holding shift and placing multiple buildings. They don't tell you in the tutorial, so it's a little trick and it's very neat. Like the other trick for the budget of the dock. Actually, they told you about the budget through the Teamster's office, but yeah, it may not be very clear. So let's quick go to the guard towers. Increase the speed.
Good job! By meeting the revolutionaries' demands, we will attract more people to their cause. Support for independence will grow, and Tropico will finally be able to progress beyond the colonial era.
So we have to increase the popular support above 50%, or actually it has to be 51%. So we can do that by issuing an edict. Oops, I got the wrong button again. So this is the dynasty, the cabinet, the dynasty overview, where you can have up to 7 dynasty members. You can customize them with different suits. There aren't so much suits in the game as of now, but you will get more through DLCs, I suppose. Because for the suits, hairstyles, cats, accessories. You can also upgrade your dynasty members with, they have traits, as you can see here. This one is a 4-man. You can have up to 5 levels, and you can retire them if you want to. So leveling up and retiring requires money from the Swiss bank account. It's different from the treasury of your island. So my popular support increases, and for the moment, and let's see the edicts I want to see. They're here. I want to make a tax cut. So personal approval is increased. Yeah. Also, let's see what else can we build. Why not a tavern here for entertainment?
If Tropico stays in the colonial era too long, your mandate will end, and a new governor will take your place. Time to declare independence and proclaim Tropico a free country.
Oh yeah, oops, I forgot that I have to first research the constitution, so I will have to build a library.
Presidente. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
Yeah, claimed independence now.
His Majesty is most amused by your declaration of independence.
We can buy our freedom if you play in the sandbox mode or in the campaign mode. You can also say let them come, something like that, and the crown will attack you, so you have to be prepared with more military units if you want to defend yourself and do not want to pay money. So we're in the World Wars era now. As you can see, the buildings, the roads
El
change.
Presidente is here at the Jolly Roger.
And we have
I
the
was
radio.
really hoping to interview our glorious leader. But when I asked him what's in his head, he said rum and cola mostly. Pure Zen. I have never heard such wisdom from any other.
I didn't have to research the constitution after all. Let's see.
Each era features several foreign powers. During the World Wars era, there are the Axis and the Allies.
Okay, I'll construct an embassy. Oops, I had a little spike. Frame drop here.
Free Tropico is ready for its very own constitution, Presidente.
Ah, there it is. So I'll have to research the constitution now. Oh, they gave me the research for free. Okay. So this is the constitution. It gives you well, yeah, it's what it says. It does. It's the constitution. So you choose here. For example, who can vote? I choose to all citizens vote, and you can choose your religion. Let's say it will be a secular state, and the armed forces of your island. Let's say conscription, and we press here, and you can amend the constitution after 5 years. So you have to be really sure what you choose here. Can we research something else? No. And let's do the embassy. You have to be really careful with your money because the tutorial, and they give me money all the time, but in the real game, quick build is a really risky choice if you don't have much money.
With the national treasury being
Elections are coming, Presidente. No dictator likes them, but they are usually the better alternative to uprisings and military coups. Elections are coming, Presidente. As our constitution dictates, we have scheduled mandatory elections for 12 months from now.
You can choose if you have more family members of your dynasty. You can choose which one should be um, your candidate for a president. But currently, as I have only one, I choose him, Cristobal Reyes, and you can see the approval rates of my dynasty member and my opponent.
How can I help?
If you want, you can bribe him or discredit him, or you can also kill him.
Our embassy is ready. Time to invite a foreign power to our island.
So let's invite the foreign power. I would like to invite the allies.
You have invited the Allies onto the island. This will strengthen our relationship with them, but worsen our standing with their enemies, the Axis. Be advised, poor relations may result in retaliation against Tropico.
Yes.
Let me direct your attention to another important edict, the sovereign debt.
Yes. So we paid.
As election day draws near, it may be a good idea to check to see how happy your people are. This and other helpful information can be found in the almanac.
Yes. We bought ourselves freedom, so we have a debt to the crown, but we can buy bonds and lower our debt. So let's see. Yeah, our credit rating increased.
I can see Tropico is becoming the tropical paradise it is supposed to be. More and more people are abandoning the hustle and bustle of city life to settle in shacks and live as one with nature. Right on, people. The beach is big enough for everyone, and my bar works 24/7 to satisfy all your worldly needs.
We can increase the entertainment for.
Low happiness values indicate that the Tropicans are not happy with certain aspects of their life on the island, such as the lack of entertainment. Let us build a tavern to address this.
Yes.
Let me explain how service buildings such as our tavern work. The tavern provides people living in the vicinity with entertainment, thus increasing their happiness.
So the happiness is increased, I guess. Let's increase the budget of the tavern. and repay the last part of our debt. Perhaps I should build some more houses for my citizens. Let's see what else can we do to increase the overall happiness. Okay, more entertainment perhaps. Let's build a restaurant. Only
Yes! Our healthcare has become so bad that I now declare us finally
Now 3
free
months
of the
with
harmful
elections,
influence
and
of
it's
modern
50-50.
medicine. No more compulsory inoculations. No more tracking chips in our dental fillings. No more physician's oath keeping the cute doctors from dating you. Look at...
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections. Strictly speaking, this is not considered exactly legal, but I guarantee that no one will find out.
Okay, let's better be safe than sorry, so let's cheat a little. Just a little bit. To be on the safe side. This is my future El
Presidente.
The election results are in. Thanks to a clever interpretation of the numbers, we've decided that you have won. Presidente.
Yay. And this was it. The end of the tutorial. So
Congratulations! You followed all the steps and won the tutorial. Not that that's especially hard to do, but hey, a victory is still a victory!
nice. So yes, that was the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough tutorial.